Yo, today is Friday, October 25th, 2024. It's about 6:45. What I'm working on here is a 2005 Volvo XC90. Just did the timing belt on it. As you can see, I already got the gears already timed. So what I did, I turned this thing over. The belt was still good. It was leaking some oil from somewhere. Oil was, dripping down underneath inside the timing cover. So I assumed it had to be a bad seal at the sprockets, but once I removed it, it didn't reveal that it was leaking there. So what I did was change out the crankshaft seal down at the bottom. So since I was in here already at it, what I did was put in a new water pump, new belt. As you can see, the belt's still new. But you have to do this thing top dead center. The best way to do that is once you get everything, jack the car, move the wheel, take the wheel off, take off this cover here. I remove my first spark plug, my number one spark plug, put a screwdriver in there to make sure I do have it top dead center. Because once you put it top dead center, these lines, these little marks are going to line up with that little groove right there, as well as on this side. Let me shine a light down under there. See that groove? See the groove? And see the timing mark? Boom. So that's how you got to do that. Then you want to come down at the bottom. Okay. And make sure your timing mark line up right there with that little line right there, the big line. You got two of them in there. Let's go down a little bit. See that? They go a long line, and then you got a little short one on the other side. So I got the light shining down here where I can actually show some stuff. So if I do it like that, you can see that it line up perfectly. I hate saying perfect, but just right on the money. Nothing perfect, but anyway though, that's how you do that. So once you set it in time, get in time, then you can release the tension off the belt, change your tensioner, change your idler pulley, your timing idler, whatever you want to call it. So I changed the tensioner, timing belt tensioner, and the timing idler, which is that one right there. See that shiny wheel? So that's the shiny wheel. And let me see, you can't see the tension because it's way up there. It's actually that wheel right there. See that one right there? Zoom. See, that's your tensioner. And then, you use an Allen, put some tension on the belt, and then tighten it up once you get it at the right tension. Probably, you feel a little lever kind of go in that 2 o'clock position just about. Once you get in that 2 o'clock position, then you tighten up that set bolt, which is a 12 millimeter, maybe a 13. And, tighten it up real good, and you should be good, and you done. There you go. Everything back in time. So I didn't move these sprockets, to see was the seals bad, because once I removed the cover, I never saw no oil running down there. All the oil, let me show you where I saw the oil at. This cover, the oil was up here. So I unbolted these 4 bolts. It's a gasket under there. So what I did, I removed that piece. I think you could call those the synchronizers or camshaft phasers or something like that, because your camshaft sensors right here, these are your camshaft sensors in the back. So I assume these got to be your camshaft phasers. It's got some fluid solenoids, I would say. So your camshaft solenoid, so it may be leaking, because the oil comes through here. It may be leaking through the connectors. But I won't know that yet till I put it back together, because what I'm gonna do is put everything back, tighten up, put everything back, put the spark plug in, fire it up and see where that oil coming from. See if I can see where oil coming from. You can actually run the car, without actually putting everything back together, you could just put the wheel on down at the bottom. I put the pulley on down there, put the bolt in it, and then fire it up and let it run like this, As long as that belt down there, as long as you got that pulley on right there, and you got your big piece on, that belt shouldn't fall off, shouldn't ride off. So all I'm gonna do is just put the intake pieces back on, turn it over, see where that oil come out at. If it does leak again, it will reveal itself. But that's how you do timing on the thing. All right, peace out, man.